John Wilkerson says, take a stamina potion. I do have 2 of them. Where are they? I mixed them up last night using my wife's mortar and pestle, which she really just has as a decorative item in her office, but it does function. My wife is a pharmacist, in case you didn't know. Alright, hang on a second. Okay. So she's got a decorative mortar and pestle in her office, and I used it last year and this year to make these. And I love how I didn't even do this on purpose, but they end up being yellow, which is like the color of stamina bars in video games that use stamina mechanics. So it's like, it is absolutely perfect. And not terrible tasting. I discovered last year they do have like an aftertaste that can kind of be not great. But definitely better than the like little energy shots that I've tried in the past, and not problematic for my stomach. Which, that, when I tried 5-hour energy in the past, both marathons I used it, I had stomach issues that, in one case, even prevented me from quite finishing out the last 40 minutes of the marathon, so. But no, I'm going to save those stamina potions for when I really need them. Till then, I've got other things. I got sugary things and fruit. I had some fruit already. In fact, I should eat a banana right now. Because early on, I want to be sure to mix in legitimate sources of energy with my illegitimate sources. There we go. I've got quite the tray table of goodies over here. John, what time is it where you're at? John says, we have a mortar and pestle we use for homeschooling. Oh, cool. Is that like for science-related subjects? Or is that when, you know, when the kids are bad, instead of like putting a dunce cap or having them stay for recess, you just grind their fingers? That was a horribly dark and morbid thing I just suggested. Yummy. Good banana. I think I'm going to have one of these Thin Mint things. Let's do some water first, though. Gotta stay up on this water. It's almost 11 where you're at, so that's probably 11 a.m., because I think you're like East Coast. Chemistry, yep, cool, makes sense. Nice, nice. Man, that must be like... I would be so... It's just one reason among many that I am not suited to homeschool. Be like, chemistry, you want me to do something with... You want me to teach chemistry? I don't know chemistry. Holy cow. So, hats off to you, sir. Even if they gave me a book, I'd be like, I can't do this. All the answers are in here. I still don't know what's happening. If they give you like the teacher's version of the textbook. All right. What was I doing? What was I doing? Did I go to that room? I did. Okay. Let's save state. I haven't done that in a little bit. Oh, we're heading... we're heading right. That's right. That's right. Oh, dang it. Ooh, gold armor. That's another thing that's cool about these games, is not only is there an experience system, so you can grind for, experience and leveling up if you're having trouble with enemies, but there are loot drops. And in most of these, there's also a store that you encounter at some point where you can buy stuff. I haven't run into it yet, so I can't remember if there is one in this game. Hey, Francisco, Retro Raid, he says. Awesome. Well, welcome anybody that's coming from the Retro Rewind podcast. Let's see. You've got aliens and donuts and hearts and donuts and aliens. That's great. I love all of those. I have my Quick Trip donuts. I have 3 of them here. I might not eat all 3 of these during the marathon. I've decided that I'm going to have my first Quick Trip donut as a reward for surviving the donor request segment, which is going to be in about an hour from now. I got to do some weird and embarrassing stuff. So once I get through that, then I'm going to reward myself with a Boston cream filled Quick Trip donut. It's going to be majestic. And I got 2 of those Boston creams, and then one I went with sugar raised. One of these I might end up saving until tomorrow when I'm recovering binging Jack Ryan Season 2. I'm probably going to mention that more than once because I've really just had that thought in my head. That thought of like, oh, just curling up in my office and having all my candy and leftover stuff that I haven't eaten. And I bought a small tub of Ben & Jerry's strawberry cheesecake ice cream, which I only get like maybe 2 or 3 times a year. For like when Holly and I are having a date night, well, like a specific date night, we'll like our Valentine's date night. We will get takeout, and then we'll get Ben & Jerry's, our favorite Ben & Jerry's, and we'll watch a movie. And that's our Valentine's. I love that tradition. But that's one of the only times of the year. That and maybe one other time of year I'll get a Ben & Jerry's. And so I decided, no, this time I'm gonna reward myself. I'm in recovery mode with my little Ben & Jerry's. Oh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Anyway, but I might have a donut then too. We'll see if one of the 3 survives for that point. Francisco says, nice, gotta survive those tickles. I'm not worried about the tickles. The tickles was an idea suggested by one of my boys, and I was like, because I asked them, what kind of things could I do if I really surpass my goals in fundraising, that would just be like weird or silly or embarrassing or whatever, and he came up with that idea. And I thought, I don't know if I'll even laugh. I don't know. I'm not super ticklish. On the bottom of my feet I am, and that's where I'm going to let them tickle me. And so we'll see what happens there. But I just thought, I don't know if that's really going to motivate people to give beyond my fundraising goal. And so I put that as a thing that happens when I reach my $200 fundraising goal, So we'll see what happens with that. The stuff that is going to be much more intense will be the frozen shirt, the frozen solid shirt. That's probably going to be the most intense thing. And the water up my nose. I'm not too worried about the peanut butter and jelly on my face thing. That'll be weird, and I hope it doesn't leave like a smell of peanut butter. I'm going to have to wash my face really good. I don't want to smell peanut butter the rest of the marathon after that's done. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so I was looking at my armor to see if this gold armor was any better. And indeed it is. I take a hit to my intelligence big time. My gosh. Do I want to take that big of a hit? That's like a 60-point hit for only a 40-point increase on my defense. But, I don't use my magic a ton. I'm usually just jumping and slashing, and it's always a challenge to find that next save point before dying. So, yeah, I'll put that on for now. And then, what are my usable items? I have 8 potions right now, so that's pretty good. I'm doing pretty good on potions if I need them. All right. Well, let's save state. Nathan Norman says, you're going to be smelling peanut butter for the next week. For the next week. Don't tell me that. I don't want to smell peanut butter for the next week. I want to wash it off real good. Francisco says, yeah, water up the nose is going to be hard, but at least it isn't hot sauce up the nose. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't even know if that's safe. At least this I've done before to like clear out congestion. Although I won't be putting salt in the water, so I wonder if that'll make it more or less brutal. I don't know. It's definitely an intense experience. And maybe more so when I'm not congested. Maybe it'll get up into my sinuses more even. I don't know. I don't know. We're all going to find out together in about an hour. A little over an hour. Okay. Come on. Oh, I wasn't watching. I'm glad I didn't get that dumb axe. Okay, we're just going to blow through. Oh, jeez. Okay, I gotta get out of here. Oh, where am I going? Oh, I think I'm almost where I want to be. Oh, crap. There we go. Okay. Oh, crap. What are we gonna do here, Wolfie? Mr. Werewolf. I guess I gotta figure out his attack pattern at some point. Ugh. Oh, jeez. What a pain. There's gonna be another one over here. Whew. Man. Oh, another one. Oh, crap. Jeez. Look at that, I'm almost down to half health already. How many more of those wolf things are there? Oh my gosh, there's just a ton of them! He's not following me though, that's nice. Way too many of those wolf guys. I'm not a fan. Gotta check for those secret things. Oh, these guys. What the heck? Oh, I've got that already. No, nothing I need. Well, that's a big drop. Oh, they start out as stone gargoyles. Wait, jump, jump. No, okay, nothing there. Oh. Huh. Oh. No wonder this looks familiar. I'm connecting to a spot that I'd been to before but couldn't get up past. Oh, jeez. Do I have to jump on enemies and turn them to stone here to get through? I might have to. Ugh, this is gonna be a pain. Okay. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, awesome. Oh! I might have to. Okay, let's see here. But I can't double jump once I've done that leap off the wall. I don't know. Let's skip this for now, because I don't see a bunch of enemies coming here that I can turn to stone. I think I need something else to get up there. Okay. Well, I know there are other places I can go. Oh, let's see here. Still other places on that map. Oh boy. Benadryl. Benadryl. Leave me alone! What do we got here, Pater? What do we got? Let's have one of our mint fudge enrobed cookies. Oh man, I've been thinking about these for weeks. Yeah. Yep. So the Kroger brand, for those who weren't here from when I talked about them earlier, Kroger brand mint fudge enrobed cookies. And a year or so ago, we performed a taste test with me and Holly and my in-laws, comparing these to Girl Scout cookies. We all agreed these are superior, which means the Girl Scouts have to up their game. It used to be that, the scarcity of the Girl Scout cookie combined with its deliciousness made it a product to be sought after with one's whole heart. But I can get these year-round at my grocery store. Francisco says, "Oh, did you have to take a sleep aid last night? I forget. Is that good or bad to do for you?" Yeah, I always take some kind of sleep aid. Actually, every night I take some melatonin. Just because my mind tends to stay awake. It's hard for me to get my mind to settle. And so melatonin, I found, is helpful for that. But now and then I will switch over to Benadryl because it's more powerful. And it's not technically, for sleep aid, as a sleep aid, but it does cause drowsiness in me, and it's usually stronger, for that than melatonin. But you don't want to take it, I don't think all the time, or you can build up a resistance to it. At least I can. So I'll take it, for occasions where I really want to make sure I get a good night of sleep. And sometimes I'll even take more than a regular dose. Like last night, I took what ended up being 2 full doses of Benadryl and about 40 milligrams of melatonin total. That was stretched out over about an hour. I took like 1 dose, and then like 30 minutes later, when I was getting ready to go to bed, I took another half of a dose, and then after being awake for 30 minutes in bed, I just turned over to my nightstand, popped a couple, a couple melatonin and 1 more Benadryl pill, and and then I was off to the races. Yeah, I could tell those were cookie emojis, Francisco. Thank you. Very good. I got to keep up on my water too, though. And I've started talking more softly because I noticed after talking a lot during the first hour, I was already like, oh, is that just a little bit of breathiness in my tone? I got to be really careful about my vocal fatigue. Because I don't want to sound like the first year I did Extra Life. If you go back and watch the highlights for that, or if you stick around at lunchtime when I take my lunch break, I cut together a new highlights reel of all the late night kooky hours of live past Extra Life marathons. And the first year highlights are included in the lunch highlight reel. And by the end, my voice was just sounding terrible. I'd almost lost it completely. And I haven't had that problem since then. And I'm not sure why. I don't know if I wasn't hydrating as much the first time, but I've definitely been sure to hydrate in recent years. And also I try to, I think, fix my speaking volume level and have the mic volume, tested at a level that will allow me to speak a little bit more like at this level, and still be heard comfortably over the video games. So, but on that note, let me know if you ever feel like the music is too loud or if it's too soft. I want you guys to be able to hear the background music and sound effects and stuff. So let me know. All right. Oh yeah, we were giving up on this path, and we're going to go back left. Well, let's finish connecting this path if it's not already. Ah! Dang it. Oh, I can't double jump. Oh, man. Oh, well. Okay. I'm going this way, I guess. You know, I think those areas back there in the clock tower are just bonuses to, like, max HP and MP. I don't need those right now. I think I'd rather explore more of the castle. Hey, Union Knight. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Francisco says, I feel the cookies are too yummy, making me jealous. Sorry. I'm basking in them because I don't allow myself to eat them normally. You know, this kind of food. And so it certainly makes it more special. Okay, I need to find a save room. Where's the nearest save? Oh, it's real close. Do 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 do. All right. Save state. All right, so we're gonna. I don't think I have anything that'll help me get through that. Fill in that dark spot in the bottom right from where I'm at, but I think going up and right, I think I can fill in some of those upper areas. Turn down the yumminess. Like turn it down like volume, or turn it down like reject it. Not sure which you're intending, Francisco. But speaking of yumminess, I suddenly want some Doritos. Mmm. Yep. Yep. Y'all didn't know this was going to be like a 24-hour eating live stream, did you? All right. Oops, sorry. I don't know who I'm apologizing to. Oops. Maybe apologizing to you guys because you're not seeing an expert gamer or even an adequate gamer. But again, that's why I love these as platforming games, because I got tons of bronze armor. Give me a shop to sell this stuff. Because you don't have to be a great player to enjoy these games. You can grind for experience and compensate for, your lack of skills as a player by just leveling the crap up. Oops. All right. Oh, this had those brain things. Ooh, what did he just drop? Probably not something that's useful to me. Jump! Derek R says Circle of the Moon is one of my all-time favorites. I don't doubt it. Oops, I want this. Oops, that didn't work. Derek, your last name isn't Roberts by any chance, is it? I know a Derek Roberts that used to live in the same city as me and go to the same church, but moved away a number of years ago and was actually involved in my first audio drama, the live version of it. Okay. I think I need to turn these, like, to actually gain the ground in this area, I've got to turn some of those enemies to stone so I can use them as platforms. They're like these floating brain enemies, I think, in this level, or maybe it's the next screen. Oh crap. Oh crap. At least he's only doing 1 damage to me. There's the brain things. Okay. Oh, that's not really... Let's see. Oh, crap. Now, they're probably not going to stay... Yeah, they don't stay stone long enough for me. This is going to be a big pain. Oh! Oh, man. This is going to be much harder than I want it to be. Oh, my gosh. I don't know if I'm up to this. Let's see if there's somewhere else I can go. I don't think I'm up for this right now. Alright, different Derek R. Okay, well, hey. It's great to have you. Have we interacted before with you using a different username? Or is this your first time jumping on and saying hi to me anywhere? Oh, what's this? Golem card. Which brings me to just a minor pet peeve of mine. That Golem, G-O-L-E-M, is pronounced Golem. That's when like a creature by magic is made out of clay or rocks or, you know, wood, stone or something like that. You know, inanimate objects, you know, are used to make a living creature. That's a golem. The Lord of the Rings character is named Gollum. Gollum. But around the time that the Lord of the Rings movies became very popular, when the word golem would pop up, people would use the pronunciation from the movie of Gollum, G-O-L-L-U-M, and apply that to the word golem. And so that was just a minor pet peeve of mine. I have peace about it now. Mostly. But Golem is pronounced differently from the Lord of the Rings character Gollum. Oh, I didn't check to see what it does. Derek R. says, long-time viewer, first-time commenter. Well, awesome. Dude, thank you so much. Great to hear from you. I love connecting with people that I haven't connected with before. Which means, like, Francisco and Nathan, you guys can just get out of here. Yeah, so thank you very much. This area is a pain, Derek R. says. Yes, so far it is. I've beaten this game before, and I can't remember... Maybe you remember, since this is one of your favorite games, Derek. Is there something I can get later on that will help me navigate that? Like in, I think it's Richter. When you play Richter in a second playthrough on Symphony of the Night, he has this jump ability, like you hit down and up and jump, and then he just freaking flies up until he hits something, you know? Or Alucard gains an ability that essentially lets him fly because he can turn to mist, or maybe there's something else that, you know. So there's some way to, you know, get past an area like this without having to turn enemies to stone and platform on them. Do you remember if there's something like that I can hope to acquire at some point, or am I going to eventually have to use the enemies as platforms to get through that area? If you remember, let me know. Francisco Ruiz says, "Oh yeah, did you reach the threshold for wincing at the Spirit Blade stage production?" No. Ha ha. I'm so glad. I don't getting so the threshold was $500, which I had to get by the end of October 31st. So donating now is not going to make this happen. And when I got up yesterday morning after Halloween to check the status and donations, I was still at the donation point, the where I'd gotten a couple days earlier from another donation, $490, $10 away from that. And after getting so close to it this year, I'm like, okay, I don't think I'm going to put this on next year, because now that I know what it feels like to be really close to having to do that, I don't think it's worth it. Or if I do put it on, it's going to be like, all right, guys, $1,000 if you want to see that. Anyway, okay. Which I don't think it would be all that horrific for you guys to watch. I think the deal with that is in watching me squirm. No, I can't get up there that way. Huh. Okay, that looks like a one-way trip from the other side, probably, that I'll have access to later on. Maybe if I go down and right, I can explore that a little bit. Let's give that a try. Oh, and a save room anyway. All right. Oops. I had a couple near misses there, and those were completely by accident. It's not because I'm a good player. But I think I will make a GIF out of those and to show people I'm very cool. Huh. Okay, so I need to be going this way. Ugh. Oh, I don't like these jumping guys. Oh man, I almost tried to jump up there and Bionic Commando my way up. I'm getting my games mixed up. Oh wait, but I can double jump up there. Oh wait, no. There we go. Ugh. Do I have to turn people to stone to get to this level? Yeah, I can't double jump from... Oh! Wait, I can! I'm totally, like, Batmaning it. Oh, wow. That was thrilling. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, way back down at the bottom there. I'll bet I could get up somewhere there now. Okay. Let's keep going right, see if there's anything here. Oh, yeah. I don't think I've... Yeah, okay, cool. Nice. Oh. Excuse me. New area? Oh, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, that guy was running straight at me. He was a skeleton athlete. Oh my gosh. I kind of hate to kill him, because I know what it's like to want to stay in shape. Now granted, I mean, he's plenty thin. He actually could bulk up a little bit. But I hate to get in the way of somebody that's wanting to exercise. Speaking of, I was really shocked. And I report on this in the podcast episode that is going up, that has gone up already for this week, the Christian Geek Central podcast. The Weekly Waistline, I lost 1/4 inch this week. I'm really surprised, because I did not have a good week. But that was really encouraging to see. Especially given that I'm sure I'm about to gain with all this junk food I got, and I'm going to be breaking my rules all week, burning through these leftovers. Huh, well that's kind of disappointing. I was hoping I'd really get access to a new area here. Alright, okay. So we're going to go straight across to the left. We're just going to follow the bottom floor all the way across the left, hit that save point on the way over, and then we're going to drop down that shaft, and we're going to see what we can find down there that's interesting, and that I might have access to now. That's the plan, everybody, okay? Francisco says, okay, we'll be back in a bit. Have to take kids to swim lessons. Oh, dang, it must be an indoor pool. We used to give our boys swim lessons year-round because living in Arizona, so many people have pools. It's just for safety concerns. I think it's a lot more vital here that kids learn to swim. Oops. I said oop. I meant oops. Oop is, I don't know, I guess people say oop. Clinking Man. Oh! Oh, dang it. Oh! I shouldn't be jumping over those. I should be killing those axes when he throws them. Okay, I'm on track. Man, the Retron 5 that I'm playing on right now was worth the purchase even just for the ability to play these Game Boy Advance Castlevania games on a screen. Like a TV screen. Totally worth it. And I'm still, though, hoping that this whole collection of symphony-like Castlevania games will be coming to, like, modern consoles. I did that in-person interview with Colin Moriarty back in the summer, and when I was leaving his apartment, you know, and I mentioned this before, if you guys have watched enough of my stuff, you've heard me say this, so I apologize for repeating myself, but, you know, as I was leaving, you know, I was like, you know, we never got to talk about video games or anything. He said, can I ask you a couple video game questions? You know, just on the way out, because the interview wasn't about video games, you know. And one of the questions I asked him was, you know, do you think that, like, Konami is going to make a collection of the symphony-like Castlevania games, in the same way that they've released a collection of some of the really early Castlevania games before they, you know, created the symphony-like formula? And he's pretty confidently replied with a yeah. He's like, yeah, they're going to do that, you know. And he didn't have any inside knowledge, I don't think, but as someone, you know, who is pretty good at, as he might say, reading the tea leaves on those kinds of things, I'm really hoping that that's reason to be confident that it will happen, because some of these games, like the DS games in this series, I don't have a way of playing them, at least not legally. I don't have a way of playing them on a TV screen. And I really don't like to play games on a handheld. I'm just not a handheld guy. And I'm not traveling near enough for that to be like something that really appeals to me. The only reason I got my handheld systems, my like DS Lite, which plays both Game Boy Advance games and DS games, and my Vita, was so that I could play games that are only available on those systems, you know, that I was interested in. Oops, definitely want this instead of that. So, right now, I mean, I have the first of the Vita, or maybe it's the second. No, I think it's the first of the Vita games in this series, or the DS games in this series. And I just don't like playing it on a handheld, so I haven't finished it. Ta-ta for now, eat garlic, says Francisco. To ward off the vampires, Francisco? That must be what he meant. Nathan Norman says, I am so happy with the Retron 5 I was gifted a couple of years ago. It is such an inexpensive and versatile system. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, there are systems that I never had as a kid that I can play games for now. Like like Genesis games. This will play Genesis games. I think it even plays. I want to say that it plays. I don't know if it plays Game Gear games. It might. But yeah, it plays games from so many different systems. You know, it should be called the Retron like 8 or 9 or something. I don't know. All right. Boy, we're just a little over 20 minutes until the weirdness begins around here. Oh yeah, totally. Nice. It reminds me of the jumping of the Batman NES game, if any of you guys have played that. Oh, is this a new area? Yes. Sweet. Oh, I don't want this guy, though. I think he turns me to stone or something bad. Oh, that's the breath. I don't want that. I don't want that. Oh my gosh. There we go. Oh, dang it! Walked right into it. At least it doesn't insta-kill me if I get broken, you know, or hit while I'm in that state. Oh, crap! They're everywhere! And can I get away with doing this? Oh, that'll take care of these guys. So I could sit here and grind for experience for a little while. Get a drink of water here while I kill a few of these guys. Nathan says, I think it can do Game Gear with an add-on adapter. Okay. Let's see. Union Knight says, I wasn't here earlier in the stream, so you might have answered this already. Are you excited for Death Stranding? Excited isn't quite the word. Super curious. Very interested. Yeah, I think that the more I've heard about it recently, the more it makes me think it could be a game that I would really enjoy. And I would say chiefly because it doesn't look like it has a strong combat focus, which is always going to be a plus for me. I mean, for me, it all comes down... Excuse me. It all comes down to, am I going to be able to finish the game? Am I going to be able to beat it? Or is it going to be too difficult for me, you know? And, because I hate starting a game that has a world I enjoy and gameplay I enjoy, only to hit a wall at some point that just frustrates me too much to want to continue. It's like walking out in the middle of a movie for me. Really frustrating, you know, to have that experience. So, but they announced weeks ago that there's a really easy difficulty level that's just for people who are there to take in the story, which is Kojima's kind of like his thing. That's the developer. You know, he's really big into doing interesting things with his stories. And so that seems like a move that makes a lot of sense. And I'm kind of surprised that he hadn't done that I am aware of, like in, say, the Metal Gear Solid games before this point. Because gamers that are really in it for story and narrative, a lot of them aren't necessarily interested in like really challenging gameplay, you know. And so for him to kind of recognize that and to put a really easy difficulty setting in for just taking in the story, that's really cool. And then also, you know, like I said, it looks like it's not a combat-heavy game. It looks like it's a lot of traveling and managing inventory and figuring out how to get from A to B and, you know, different things like that. Like, there is some stealth stuff and there is a little bit of combat, but that's not the focus of the game. It looks like a pretty chill game that's about experiencing this world, being in this world, traveling in this world, figuring out how to travel most efficiently from one place to another in this world. And you know, an open world game on top of that. And those are all things that I've really come to appreciate in games of that type in recent years, you know. So yeah, I'm very, very curious. I still don't know if it'll be the game for me. I would be surprised if... I'm planning on renting it to do my review, which I think it'll be available for rental at Redbox. That's the only way I would be able to do that. I don't know if it's not available for rental, if I would risk a purchase in order to do the review. I might. But we'll see. But either way, I'm very, very curious. Very, very interested. But gosh, even if it is a great game for me, you know, if I don't have to buy it, I don't think I will, because there's a ton of great games. There's too many great games. Too many great games for me that I haven't finished, you know, which is great for a marathon like this, but in the normal flow of life, I don't have that much time to, you know, to game compared to the number of games that I have that I would really enjoy. All right. All right, I think I'm caught up on the comments. These guys probably aren't worth much experience. Oh man, they're everywhere! Oh, Benadryl, let me go! Let me go! Just be a friend and let me go. Oh, these guys. Oh, no, I don't want that. I want this. Oh, dang, that is some busy craziness. I need to get out of here. Oh, my gosh. That is bad business. I need to find a save point like yesterday. Oh, not getting out of there unscathed. Whew. This will be a great place to grind, I think, once I find a save point. Get out of here! Oh, jeez! Oh, boy. Oh! Oh, man. That's not going to be a save room. Down here, perhaps? Oh, yes! Okay, that's almost as good. That's almost as good. Where are we? Let's see if we can get to that other one. That's a little closer to a save point. Yeah, that's the one I want. Okay. Oops, wrong way. Ah. Ah, man. Oops, come on now. Ooh, it's about time for a bathroom break. Which I hate to do this when there's just 15 minutes left before I'll need to take a break to set up anyway, but I've got to go to the bathroom. Be right back. Alright, that didn't take too long, because I skipped washing my hands. Just kidding. Hey, Paul. Retro Raid. Hey, Mikey, gotta go to the bathroom. Nice quote. I was actually doing that yesterday when I was making my stamina potions. Here's one of them right here. Because one of the liquids that I use in my stamina potions is carbonated. And so I had to get rid of the carbonation, and so I was pouring it between 2 cups. And I totally thought of that scene in Goonies. It really sounds like it, too. All right. And Nathan, I agree, that stick does need a name. Anybody want to give that that plank, the bathroom break plank, a name? Planky. Is Woody too obvious? It says Paul Powers. Toilet plank, says Nathan Norman. Oh, man. Out of context, I think that might concern some people. Toilet plank. What is that used for? I would be concerned. Let's see. Save state. Come on, Benadryl. Get off my back. Oh, well, here's an area right by this save room that I haven't explored yet. Maybe I should go explore it. Maybe I should go explore. Oh wait, no, I can't explore that. I've been here before. I've tried that. Oh, got him before he got me. No, too late. Jump! Oh, no. Oops. There we go. Okay, now we're getting back on track. John the Stick, says Paul Powers. I don't know, is that a reference to something? Or does the plank just look like a John? Let's see. I don't think I want to go through that door up above. Huh. There we go. Die! Oh, nice. That's what I want. That's what I want to see. Oh, crap. Oh, these guys are tough. So this would be another spot I could potentially grind in. Oh, no, I guess not. I mean, if I'm willing to keep hammering on that button. Let's see. Not a reference, Paul Power says, but John equals toilet. Okay. Unfortunately, I gotta go. I'll try to pop in every now and then. It was great chatting with you, Nathan and Pater. Thanks for coming by, Paul. Good to hear from you. Oh, dang. What are you doing, Boomerang Man? Skeleton Boomerang. Oof. Don't like that. There we go. That's nice. Okay. Well, I guess we can keep going down and to the right. Yeah, because that door on the upper right above the teleport room leads to probably a new area. So let's go down and right. I'm doing pretty good on health. Ah! Oh, I can't go here. There's nothing to jump on. Yeah, and there's no enemies for me to freeze here, so I'm thinking there has got to be some ability that I can get later on that will allow me to fly or something. Unless it's... Gosh, I hope that it's not gated behind those floating brain things, and I have to jump on them to go get it. Oh, it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. Okay. Well, we have other places we can explore. We have other options. Don't forget your water, Pater. Don't forget your water. Stay on top of it. Coming up on 3 hours completed. Good gravy. And the end of the family-friendly block, which, I will probably still get this game out. I think this is going to be... I'm going to want to give my PS4 a break every few hours during the marathon. And so this is probably going to be my go-to game for that. So this will not be the last, probably, that you guys see of this game during the marathon. But I was really happy that I was able to get through both Flash and finish up Bionic Commando this morning and see the ending of both of those games. That was cool. What the crap? What the crap? Oh, dang it. I'm gonna have to kill this guy to get past him. Oh my gosh, this is bad news. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay. We gotta rethink this whole thing. Alright. Well, let's just earn a little experience while we're here. Ah, crap. Let him get too close. Oh, dang! Okay, now I gotta go. That was not good. That was not good. That's probably... Well, no, the other one's a little closer to a save point. Yeah, okay. And these enemies are pretty weak, so... Should be an uneventful journey to the save points. All right. Back left. I almost felt like rolling on the +2 page of many topics, but I actually should not right now. We've got just a few minutes before I should start setting up for the 9 o'clock festivities. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, went too far again. Is this where I want it to be? Is this where I want it to be? I don't know. Yes, I think so. Yeah, because up here is where the big flaming armor guys are, right? Yes, okay. Alright. Okay. I think I might start setting up for the 9 o'clock festivities. Alright. Save state. We did the other save. What's happening at 9? Let's see here. VLC full screen, slide camera center, change VLC timing delay. There's my reminder. Then we'll want to prepare the Xbox 360. So, yeah, why don't we kind of get things organized here a little bit. For the next game that I will be playing, so let's put this thing here. Give me just a few minutes to kind of like reset things. My wife just peeked in on me. It's the first I've seen of her this morning.